full-time agronomists, sprayers, and licensed applicators. They have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net. Brett's Spray Service in Oneida wants to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck. For 24 years, Brett's Spray Service has offered Oneida and the surrounding area first-rate, dependable service. Good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers from Jane, Terry, Peggy, and Gavin at Brett's Spray Service in Oneida.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra. Strong, stable, dependable, and local.
All right, getting announced here before the crowd. The starting lineups for both sides as they start with Sully Buttes. Just taking a look at a big week ahead here for the Charger volleyball squad as they start here tonight on the road as they are taking on of course the Ipswich Tigers, but they've got on the way here, let's see, they've got Winter at home on Thursday, and then it is the Big Phillip tournament. Let's see, Bennett County's going to be there. Let's see, of course, the hometown Phillip Scotties, Faith, Harding County, the Highmore Herald Pirates are going to be there, Jones County. Yeah, there's more. There's going to be some tough competition. Next week, the Chargers on the 19th, as that'll be next Thursday. Chargers will be at home taking on Lyman, and then on the 24th, they'll be in Bottle to take on North Central. Sunshine Bible Academy on the 26th is what's coming up for them. So for the Tigers is. They're going a little bit more. They're going a little bit more on the lineup here too. They're going a little bit, just a little bit younger in the lineup, and maybe sitting some of the seniors here. But Coach Osborne said, he's not afraid to go into the bench, and so we'll see. We'll see how things take shape when we get up and going here. Glad to have you on board for it here tonight as the Chargers and the Tigers will get ready to square off here in this contest. And by the way, coming up on Friday night, it'll be our next football broadcast after having the after having their bye week last week. The Chargers will be at home hosting Hitchcock Tulare. Is what's going on there. So, yeah, this is, by the way, this is also homecoming week for the Tigers. Jaden Stiles and Queen. Let's see, we have Kalesa as the Tigers are coming out here. Jaden Stiles and then Adam Kalesa will be will bring out the ceremonial ceremonial first. Bring out the ball over to the up and down officials. And they've got that done as we get ready to go. All right. As the Chargers in there with their purple jerseys with the gold trim, gold letters, gold numbers, and black shorts, along with the Tigers with their Their home orange with the black and yellow, or excuse me, the black letters, black numbers, and black shorts. Coached by Trent Osborne. And we get ready to get it underway here from the Gin. Good crowd here tonight, as you would expect here for homecoming week. Chargers will start with the service. At least I think they are. Yep. Okay. Okay, as they settle things down, get ready to go here. First serve underway from the Koenig first serve. Dig in the back row by the libero Gaditz. Hit across on the play. Tigers take the first point. As it's hit from the left side. Chargers on the board first, and that was a kill shot by Jalissa Hudson. 1-0. Tigers on the board. First jump serve on the way. Chargers receive, push it forward, push it over to the right side. Bacher goes across quarter to the back row as the Tigers work it over. Good block on the side. Good block, good net play with Bradbury and Bacher, and they tie it up here at 1 apiece in this first set. Checking out Van Zee, and Elise Van Zee checks out as Sheridan Voorhees comes in. She'll check into the back row. She'll check into service position now as we're knotted up here at 1 apiece early on in this best-of-5 first set. On the way to the back row to Gaditzi. Libero clears it off the net. Hit over from center, up from center. Good tip on the play by the Chargers. The Tigers get it up and across and over. Chargers are there. Bump on by Bernie. That's tough at the net. Bumped across on the play by Yeager. Tigers in the back row. Gaditz, the libero, passes it forward. Try to hit it down on the right side. And on the left side. Could not get it across. Chargers get the point. 2-1 now. Sully Buttes as Voorhees holding serve here for the Chargers. Senior for Sully Buttes. In the back row, Tigers get it back in after it went awry, pushed across. Bradbury receives, Bernie doubles and hits across. And the ball comes across, and the Tigers hit it into their own net, and the Chargers get the point. They're up 3-1. As that looked like it was going to be a good set, but it drifted across, and the Tigers, I think they were looking for a block, and it went in off of the net. Chargers get the point, and service error on the play, 3-2. As Sully Buttes their first service error here, and it's 3-2 now our score. Sully Buttes by 1, back to serve for the Tigers is number 16, Brianna Gaditz, 5'5" junior, gets the whistle. Jump serve is coming. Flies across, popped up from the back row by Olsen. Set up over to Bradbury on the left side, from the right side hit. Tigers work it over center net. Tipped on the play. Bernie is there. And they'll call the Chargers in the net. The Chargers in the net, so it's tied up at 3 apiece as Sully Buttes is going for the block up front with Bradbury and Bacher on that left side, on that right side rather. Gaditz gets another serve as we're knotted at 3 apiece. Hits away. Back row, Olsen passes forward. Bernie sets up as the shot blocked on the play. Yeager's shot on the play, blocked by the Tigers. Good 1-2 combination block at the front net by Ipswich. As that was, I believe that was Chrisman and Kleffman, and it's 4-3 now. Ipswich with the lead. Gaditz holding serve. That one's coming across. Tigers would bump it across. Chargers get it back over on one hit. Single set as it's tipped. And the Chargers get a tip on it, but they can't get another hand on it. 5-3 is our score. Ipswich with the lead. And Gaditz has got a rally going here for the Tigers. They lead now 5-3 in this first set. And across the back row, Yeager with the hit. Bernie with the set in the front row. Goes to the right side. And Bernie hits, and rather Bradbury Madison hits it into the net. 6-3 now. And all of a sudden the Tigers are on a roll here. Let's see how they can handle the next serve. It's away, and a service error on the play. as the Tigers get the service there. They're first, and it's 6-4 our score now. Ipswich Tigers with the lead. Back to serve now. The libero for Sully Buttes, Kateri Yellowhawk, as Kateri ready to serve, jump serve away, hits, goes to the back corner, popped up on the play in the back row. They push it over to the right side and shot across by Chrisman, charges with it as Bacher winds up, hits it into the net. 7-4 point Ipswich, and they're up front by 3.
And number 13, Anna Neerman checking into the
Knutson and Neerman checking in for the Tigers as come up into the ones in the back and one in the front row. Back in the service position is number 4, Josie Knutson. Chargers in the back row. It is Bacher, Yellowhawk, and Voorhees awaiting the serve. Hits away. Bacher passes forward. Bernie hits over. It's going to be hit from the back row. Olsen will push it across. Tigers get up and under it, and they whiff at the net. Chargers get the point. 7-5 our score as Bernie gets ready to check. Bernie gets ready to check out, and it will be Scotland Kinney coming into the front row. Now will be Yeager along with Olsen and Kinney. Back to serve now is Bacher. Page gets the whistle, drives it to the back row, pop forward on the play by Gaditz. Work it over quick on that side was Chrisman. Chargers get it center net. They pop it to the back corner. Tigers are there. They gets close to the net, dig it off of the net, and bumped across by the Tigers with it. Kinney passes to the right side. Yeager's hit into the net. 8-5 our score. And Jaden, not sure if it's a follow-through issue or what, but doesn't seem to have that snap on it. She's hit a couple of them into the net that way. Gives the Tigers a 3-point lead now. 8-5 our score. Back to serve. Number 8, Jaden Stiles coming in for Ipswich with that 3-point lead. 8-5. Stiles awaits the whistle, and the homecoming queen hits away. Chargers get it. Kinney with the bump as Bacher from the back row and drives it out of the back of the court. Hit it from the back row, and it went out by about a foot. 9-5 now, Tigers, and another unforced error here on the Chargers. That'll be their 4th of the match. 9-5, Chargers await the serve. Dug out by Voorhees, popped up by Kinney. Yeager tips it over, and the Tigers with it. Center net as a pop-up, hit across, back row, and out. 9-6. As Annalise Van Zeel check in for the Chargers, as Voorhees will check out. Van Zeel coming to the front row with Olsen and Kinney. Back in the back row, it is Bacher along with Yellowhawk, and back to serve Jaden Yeager. Jaden gets ready, gets the whistle to the back row. Chargers trail by 3. They get it set up on the right side. Down for the kill shot on the play. Number 5, that is Guthmiller. Guthmiller with the kill, and it's 10-6 now. Ipswich by 4. Back to serve for the Tigers is Chrisman. Into the front row goes Neerman, and the Chargers set up for back row receive. And the down official making sure we have everybody in, and where they are ready to go. Gets a whistle, hit away, popped up underneath Kinney. Can they get it over? They do. Chargers do, and as they do a quick set on the play, and it drives it out, no hit on the play, and it drives out of the back of the court, and it's 10-7. Chargers get the point as a shot from the center net. It goes out. Chargers trail by 3 now, 10-7. Back to serve is Olsen, the senior for the Chargers. Line drive screamer, good serve. Back to the Tigers with it. They'll arc a shot across. That's tough. It's going to be tough. That's going to be over. Can they get it? No. Communication in the center. Right now the Chargers are, sometimes it's, I don't know if it's a communication thing or if they have an issue with the hits, but I mean they're flying up, or they're either flying left or right. This one went straight up and hit the rafters as the Tigers get ready to serve away. Reagan Bowers gets the whistle, leading 11-7. Ipswich over Sully Buttes in set number 1. From the back row, that pass forward drifts it over into the side of the net. That's point for the Tigers. 12-7. Another unforced error here on Sully Buttes. That'd be their 5th. Bowers jump away. Bacher passes forward. Kinney for the set. Gets it across to Bradbury. Hits it to the back corner. Tigers work it over for the left side attack. And point Chargers as that shot came off the antenna. 12-8 our score. Chargers trail by 4. Kinney will check out now as Bernie will come back in. Eight serving 12. Tigers with it, and they go for that left side attack. Block at the net. Good play at the net by Bacher. Once again, 12-9 our score. As Tigers lead is 3 now, and Bernie trying to keep a rally going in the service position. Hits away. Back center, Gaditz to the libero. Passes forward. Bumped up. Again, that left side attack. And they go for the tip on the play. Guthmiller gets the tip and gets the Tigers the point. 13-9. Chargers seem to just get close. And then all of a sudden they get they're kept at arm's length. Back to serve number 5, Guthmiller for the Tigers. Back row to receive for the Chargers, Olsen, Yeager, and Bacher. With it. Hit away. Popped up by Bacher. Bernie comes for the set. Van Ziel bumping across. Tigers with it. Quick hit. They'll go back to that left side. Back, drives out of the back of the court. Chargers get the point. 13-10 our score. Tigers lead by 3. Van Zee checks out. Back to serve is Voorhees. Sheridan gets the ball, the senior for the Chargers. One senior comes out, another goes in. And Voorhees, Sheridan hits away. Good serve in it. And Bradbury gets it almost set to her. She smashes it home as Madison Bradbury gets the kill shot and pulls the Chargers to within 2 now. 13-11. Ipswich by 2. As Voorhees gets another ball from the ball girl in the back there. Readies it. Hits away. Gaditz on the pop-up. Oh, from the back row. Bumped across by the Tigers. Voorhees comes forward. Bernie back, sets it to Bacher. Page. Nice tip. Sometimes it's not how hard you hit it. It is how soft you can hit it. She gets the point. And 13-12 now. It is Ipswich by 1. Chargers looking up for the tie here. Voorhees readies the serve. Gets the whistle. Sets. Hits away. Popped up by Guthmiller. They push it over to that left side. Popped up. Tubble at the net. Dugout. No, a pass forward on the play, and it goes right into the net. Chargers have a lot of problems digging it off of the net. That is just not their forte. They went down to try to dig it up and out and went right back into the net. And just like that, back out front by 2, the Tigers have added to their cushion. Checking in is number 2, Carly Weiser. 5'9", she goes into the front row for the Tigers. Back to serve is Gaditz. Brianna, the libero, popped up by Olsen. Pass forward on the play. Pushed across. No. Miscommunication in the front row on the right side between Bacher and Bradbury gives the Tigers a point. 15-12 is our score. Ipswich by 3. Gaditz had a rally earlier this set. Hits away, hits it into the net. 15-13. Service error, second of the set for the Tigers. Kateri Yellowhawk now goes back to serve for the Chargers as the junior jump serve hits away. Popped up by Gaditz. Back into that, they drive it over to the left side. Popped up on the play, and Chargers get one hit on it. It flies out of the back of the zone. Not a square hit, and that was obvious. It drives it out of the back of the board. Gives it a miss hit on that hit on the play by Sully Buttes. Now they trail by 3, 16-13. In to serve is number 4, Knutson for the Tigers. Chargers back row to receive. Voorhees, Yellowhawk, and Bacher. Front row, Yeager, Olsen, and Bernie. The back row, Yellowhawk passes forward. Bernie for the quick set. That's trouble. And Paige, I think she was way back. I think she was looking for a slam. That was a soft set. 17-13 our score. Timeout on the court. Chargers going to take a tee. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PeerCountry.com.
AGE Corporation's contractors in crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
Raucous crowd here tonight, dancing to Cotton Eye Joe. Well, who doesn't dance to Cotton Eye Joe? Friday night, football action. Chargers back in action. Tall task ahead as they get ready to, in more ways than one, taking on the strong, just from a couple years back, state champions, the Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots. 7 o'clock kick, 6:40 pregame here on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. As we get ready for the serve, the whistle away as Knutson gets it. The Tigers leading 17-13 in this first set. It was in the front. It was Chargers, the back row. The back row could not get to that. She dropped it over the front row, and in front of the back row, looks like about 8 to 10 feet, and the Chargers could not get up there and get a hit on it. And they trail is by 5 now, 18-13, and the down official and the up official are talking things over. They're looking over. I don't know if it's a rotation. Nope, looks like we're moving on, and the Tigers will keep that point, 18-13, a 5-point lead. Sully Buttes ready for serve receive. And driven out of the back of the court, service error. Service error for the Tigers, their third of the set. 18-14 our score now. Chargers trail by 4. Bacher back to serve for Sully Buttes, and Page awaits the whistle, gets it. Drives it down the near side. Tigers work it over to that left side for that attack. In front of the second row. Chargers playing very deep, and it's cost them points thus far, as there's a lot of real estate to carry there, and the Chargers are hanging by that back row, by that back line, and it's cost them points. They trail by 5 once again, 19-14. Back to serve number 8, Stiles, and service error on the Tigers. 19-15 for the Tigers by 4. And Van Zee checks in the front row for Sully Buttes as Voorhees will go to the bench. Jaden Yeager readies to serve, hits away, drives it out of the back of the court. Service error, 20-15 now. Service error on the Chargers, their second of the set. And the Chargers turn the advantage right back to the Tigers. And Chrisman, the junior, 5'10 junior, ready to serve, jump serve away, drives it out of the back of the court. Teams exchanging, 20-16. And that's the fifth, that would be the fifth service error for the Tigers here in this set. Olivia Olson back for the serve now for the Chargers, gets the whistle. Chargers trailing by 4, 20-16. Service error into the net, 21-16. And both teams looking a little sloppy. Like I had to tell you that one. 3 service errors in a row here. 4 service errors in a row. 21-16, Ipswich Tigers, hometown Tigers with the lead and the serve. Back to serve is Bowers. Chargers back row for a receive. It is Olsen, Yeager, and Bacher. Approach the line and pops across. Yeager works it forward. Kinney sets it up as Bradbury hits it into the net. 22-16. Did the follow through, but not the snap through, and it came right, almost like center net. And it's Tiger Point, and they're out front by 6 now in this first set, 22-16. Bowers with the serve. Olsen digs it out. Kinney with the hit. It'll be pushed across from the back row by Yeager. Tigers work it over to that left side once again. Go for the cross quarter. Bad hit in the back as the receive hit by the Chargers goes out of the back of the court. Another unforced error. 23-16 now. It is Ipswich leading Sully Buttes here in this best of 5. This first set, best of 5. Bowers, the senior, awaits, gets instruction, hits across, Yeager under it, Kinney for the setup, Van Zee goes to the back corner, and it's down for the point. Wow, Annalise, nice job, kept it in, just in, 23-17, so Chargers hanging by their fingernails here in this first set, trailing by 6, 23-17. As Bernie will go back now, Berkeley or Bernie will go back to serve for the Chargers as Kinney will come out, drives it to the back. Guthmiller with the first hit. She'll come back over to the left side, goes for the kill shot. Guthmiller for the kill. Third kill of the set, 24-17. And Tigers are ready to ice the cake and take this first set here. As Guthmiller will go back to serve. Hits away. Popped up by Yeager. It's tough at the net. Pushed across. The Chargers, after they get a quick tip back from the Tigers, work across his block. Get under in it, Bernie, as they set up a block. Chargers set up for the shot, and the kill shot by the Tigers center net, and it's 25-17. Ipswich takes set number 1, 25-17. We'll come on back in 90 seconds. Get ready for set number 2. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 90 seconds.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 220-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
Are you tired of having back and neck pain? Looking for ways to improve your health and relieve tension? Then stop in at Chiropractic Connections in Oneida. They offer NAET and allergy elimination, hydro massage, ionizing foot bath detox, chiropractic care, and more. Ready to embark on the road to healthier living? See how Chiropractic Connections can help. Call 258-2626. Stop turning your back on pain. See Chiropractic Connections in Oneida.
All right, hey, before we take a look at that first set, remember, be an example. Driving sober shows your passengers and others that you take responsibility for them and yourself. Arrive alive. Don't drink and drive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office. D.T. Meyer with you at the gym in Ipswich. The Tigers take the first set 25-17. Had a couple of rallies as they knocked off the last 3 points, but there was one where they had a 6-point rally to put them ahead 7-4, and they kind of kept the Chargers at arm's length the rest of the way. 3 kills for Guthmiller, 1 each for Chrisman and Hudson, 1 each for the Chargers for Bacher, Van Zee, and Bradbury. As we're underway here, the Tigers with the serve drive it out, and the Chargers take the first point after the service error by the Tigers. And that will be their 6th of the match thus far. As Sheridan Voorhees checks in now, back in serve position, drops a nice dig out on the play there by the Tigers as a shot. Oh, wow. They're going to give the point. They're going to give a kill for Chrisman, and they tie it up at 1 apiece as she went for that. They go for that left side. They're, continuously going to the left, going to the left, going to the left. Chargers are putting their 2 taller players over there. They've got the size, but couldn't stop that kill shot. As back to serve number 8, Stiles for the Tigers. Chargers receive. Bernie for the setup. Bacher goes for the kill. Drives it out of the back of the court. An unforced error, and it's now 2-1. Ipswich leading Sully Buttes. Back to serve is Stiles, hits away. Olsen receives. Bernie for the set. Center. Gets it over to Yeager and goes for the tip. Chargers get the point. 2-2 as there was a tip by the Tigers after that shot by Yeager. And Jaden did a good job following through and finishing on that shot. 2-2. Sully Buttes and Ipswich in set number 2. Tigers took the first set, 25-17. Back to serve now, Kateri Yellowhawk. Received by Guthmiller. They'll set her up on the left side. Popped over as the Chargers got it and pushed across by Olsen. Tigers from the back row. Gaditz sets up as Guthmiller tries to tip it across the front row. Yeager for the kill. The Tigers get the block at the net. Neerman with the block gives Ipswich the point, 3-2. Yeager tried to drive it down the line, but good block, good net play by the Tigers nets them that point. 3-2 as it'll be Gaditz readies the serve here for the Tigers. And Gaditz back for the serve. Popped up by Bacher from the back row. Bernie for the hit. It's going to have to come from the back row. Bacher will bump it across. Free ball for the Tigers. A quick set. Blocked as it goes. The hit goes into the net. Hudson's shot goes into the net. Chargers get the point and tie it back up here at 3 apiece here now.
Back at the service line, number 17, Paige Bacher.
Paige Bacher readies the serve here for the Chargers. As the down official is the Tigers are set up here now. The up official gives the whistle. Bacher drives away, back row. The barrel set for the left side, popped up and blocked by the Chargers. Tigers hit, goes up into the rafters, comes back down, and they can't get it under control. Point Sully Buttes, 4-3. Chargers with the lead now. Bacher readies the serve, the senior for the Chargers. Gets the whistle. Drives it out of the back of the court, 4-4. Service error. Chargers 4th of the match. First of the set. And we're tied at 4 apiece. Number 10, it'll be Reagan Bowers readies the serve, 5'6" sophomore. Chargers back row to receive Bacher, Yellowhawk, and Voorhees. Front row, Olsen, Yeager, and Kinney. Hits away, dug out on the play, and popped across somehow or some way. They got that one over. Quick set, quick tip by the Tigers. Ball, Charger gets under it. Pushed across from the back row by Voorhees. The barrel, Gaditz get it over as they get it to a kill shot on the play by Guthmiller. And everything goes through that side. That's their 4th kill of the match. 5-4 now. It is Ipswich with the 1-point lead as Bowers readies the serve once again here. Tries to drop it across. Kinney is there. Bacher goes. Oh, tried to do a quick tip. Hits it into the net. Unforced error. 6-4. And man, there is just way too many of those for Coach Boley's liking. That's for sure. And you can tell the frustration on the players after they hit it into the net. Bowers goes back to the serve. Chargers have to shake it off, regroup, and get ready. Bacher receives. And point for the Tigers. That one came across. It was a perfect setup on the play. That was a perfect setup for the Tigers as they tip it across. And their now lead is 7-4 over Sully Buttes. Hit away. Yellowhawk to the front row. Kinney sets up Yeager and Jaden. Soft shoes it. Gives it the old soft shoe and drops it about 3 feet short of the net to give the Tigers the point. Another unforced error. 8-4 our score. As the Tigers here now starting to pull away here, and compliments of the Sully Buttes unforced errors. Kinney tips it across on the second hit as it's passed forward. Hit across the back row. Yellowhawk passes it forward and bumped across by Yeager. Chargers got to work on their communication from that as they drive it out of the back of the court. Tigers do. Drive it out of the back of the court. Chargers get the point. 8-5 now. Tigers by 3. Voorhees checks out as Annalise Van Zee comes into the match. Back to serve for the Chargers is Yeager. Jaden popped across, and that one hit the support as it went off of Gaditz's hand. 8-6. Tigers by 2 as a line drive screamer by Jaden Yeager kind of ate up the back row defense of the Tigers. As Yeager readies to serve, Chargers trailing by 2. Good dig out on the play by the Tigers and can't get it to go. Ace. Jaden, another solid serve for the Chargers. 8-7 our score. Tigers by 1. Yeager trying to keep this rally going. Jaden awaits a whistle. As a junior. Whoa! Wow. Drove that one out of the back of the court. 9-7 service error. As got the meaty part of the lower part of her hand on the ball, and man, that thing almost hit the wall driving back. 9-7 now. Ipswich with the lead. Bacher on the receive. Kinney gets under. That's trouble. That one is no. Bad hit. Fourth unforced error here on Sully Buttes. It's 10-7 now. Chargers gifted another point to the Tigers. Had it under control and could not get that second shot for the setup for a put across. And it's 10-7 now. Ipswich. Chargers do a good job on that one on that receive. They let that one sail out of bounds. 10-8 our score. Service error on the Tigers. 10-8 our score. Ipswich leading Sully Buttes in set number 2. They lead 1-0. Back to serve for the Chargers. Olivia Olsen. Olivia approaches, drives it to the back. Gaditz passes it forward. They work it over to that left side, drives across court and out. Point Chargers 10-9 as they go for that left side attack. Do the Tigers, and I believe that was Onken who drove it out of the back corner, went across, tried to go cross court, and the Chargers have pulled it within 1 now, 10-9. Nice serve by Olsen. Tigers working to the right side, this time blocked and pushed across, bumped by Bradbury. Can Kinney get it across? She does. As the Chargers work it, Kinney gets it forward to Bradbury. Madison shot, kill for Madison. Gets it and ties it at 10-10. Front row for the Chargers, it is Kinney, Van Zee, and Bradbury. Back row, it is Bacher, Yeager, and Olsen. Olsen with this serve. Gaditz passes it forward. They do the quick tip. Kinney gets under it. Bacher will bump it back into the court, and Yeager will drive it across to the back row of Ipswich. Tigers work at center net. Guthmiller goes to the hits from the back row, drives it out of the back of the court. 11-10. Unforced error on that's a third unforced error on the Tigers, and there is a timeout on the court. Ipswich is going to talk it over. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Do your shopping where your dollar buys more at Don's Food Center in Oneida. Don's carries a wide variety of groceries, fresh meat and produce, health and beauty aids, snacks and dairy products, and lots more. Everything you need served up with the friendly smiles of folks you know. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time a priority. Open till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and till 9 on Thursdays. Don's Food Center, Oneida.
Our next broadcast of volleyball will be next Thursday night. Chargers will be at home taking on the Lyman Raiders. We'll have that one for you. Lyman, a solid club once again this year. And we'll bring you that action. I believe it's going to be next Thursday night here at Country 95.3. 7:30 scheduled first serve, 7:15 pregame. Back underway now. Chargers have taken the lead 11-10 as Olsen readies to serve for Sully Buttes. Olivia's shot to the back row. Gaditz passes forward. They go for that setup on that left side. And they get it in front of the Chargers. They get it in front of the Chargers back row and tie it up at 11 apiece. Kind of caught flat-footed there. Chargers didn't go for the dive. Didn't go and just kind of waiting for the ball to come to them. That's not the prudent approach. As it dropped in front and they let the Tigers tie it back up as number 12. That'll be Cadillac back to serve for the Tigers. As we get the whistle, driver Olsen from the back row on the receive. Bumped by Kinney. Bradbury shot out of the back of the court. Unforced error on the Chargers. That's their 5th. Gives the Tigers the lead, 12-11. Holding serve is Cadillac. Gets the whistle. Tigers with a 1-point lead to the back row. Yeager gets it forward. Kinney sets it at the net. It's going to be tough. Gets it across. Yep, they'll call the Chargers in the net. Drives it across, 13-11. So a net error on the Chargers. 2-point lead now for the Tigers, 13-11. Our score. Ipswich took the first set, 25-17. Tigers hit away and drives that one out. Service error on the Tigers, 13-12. Chargers trail by 1, and the Tigers, that's their 8th service error of the match thus far. Bernie will go back to serve now. Berkeley for the Chargers. Tigers in the back row. It is Guthmiller, Gaditz, and number 15, Unken. As they get for serve receive, Gaditz digs it out. Tigers do a quick tip to block that. The Chargers do a quick tip and it goes right across. Tigers working over to that left side for that attack. Chargers in the back row. Pop up. Olsen passes forward as nice job by Van Zee to tip it across. Gets the point. Nice play at the net by Annalise. And it's 13-13. Annalise Van Zee, good heads up play there. And yep, finds out it's not always how hard you hit it, but where you hit it. So that one helped tie up the match now, tie up the set, 13 apiece, as Bernie with the serve to the back row. Guthmiller receives. Tip over to the left side for the kill shot. Chargers are there. That's tough at the net. Bradbury goes for the tip and gets it. It tipped it into a double block. They were looking for force. Chargers used finesse and got the point. They take the lead now, 14-13. Bernie trying to keep the rally going from service position. Popped up on the play. Tigers work it over, tipped across, and got a tip on it, and I kind of threw the back row off, and it's tied back up at 14 apiece. Chargers could not get that one under control. As the Tigers go back for the serve here now. Back row to receive is Olsen, Yeager, and Bacher. Front row, Bradbury, Van Zee, and Bernie. Back to serve is number 4, Knutson. Jump serve. Pop forward by Bacher. As Bernie gets the set up on the play to Bradbury. Tigers working over that left side. Locked on the play. And it drops in on the Charger side. Point for the Tigers. 15-14 now. Ipswich has retaken the lead. Tight second set. And Knutson with the serve. Popped up on the play. This is trouble. And it's in the Chargers got it across some way somehow. The Tigers go there, get for the quick tip on the play over the outstretched hands of Van Zee. Yeager tried to get up from the back row and could not get there. 16-14. Our score. Timeout on the play here. Chargers are going to take a 30. We will too. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3.
Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Butte Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care.
Football Friday night, once again here on Country 95.3. Chargers at home taking on Hitchcock-Tulare. 7 o'clock kick, 6:40 pregame. Chargers coming in at 2-0. Tigers, the Patriots rather. The Hitchcock-Tulare Patriots will come in at 2-1 on the season. Big match early in the season for Sully Buttes. As they got a tough stretch coming out of their bye week here. Hopefully they're rested up and ready to go for the big push. Back underway now, 16-14 Tigers with the lead after that Charger timeout. Back to serve is Knutson. Gets the whistle. Drops it across. A double hit by the Chargers in the back row. Popped up. And no, 1-2. There was Oh, there was a couple of unforced errors there by the Chargers to give the Tigers the lead now, 17-14, our score. Tigers serve away, popped up, and Bernie gets under it. Bradbury goes for the quick tip. Good dig out on the play by the Tigers. They'll bump it across. Bradbury receives. That's Tubble at the net. Dug out on the play by the Chargers. Bernie sets it up. As it was either going to be Bradbury or Bacher. Miscommunication in the front row. Miscommunication. I'll mark that down as unforced, as an 18-14, and it also marked down as an 18-14 lead for the Tigers over Sully Buttes. Chargers keeping it close, but the Tigers, with help from Sully Buttes, are pulling away in this second set. They lead 1-0. Chargers working across. They'll call the Tigers a net violation. 18-15. Sheridan will go back to serve in as Van Zee will check out of the front row. 18-15 our score here. Now I'll see if Sheridan can work some senior magic from that service position. Skims one across, great serve. The Tigers dig it out. Tigers go for the kill shot. Kill shot, center net on the play. That is by 15. 15 on the kill. As the Tigers, that was Onken with the kill, and it's 19-15 now. Ipswich leading Sully Buttes. Back to serve. Styles for the Tigers. Chargers get ready. If they're get ready for serve, receive, and let that one fly out of the back of the court. 19-16. Service error, number 9 for the Tigers, and the Chargers back to within 3 as Kateri Yellowhawk goes back to serve now for the Chargers, trying to chip away at this and get it closer to even. Tigers work that toward the net, tipped out and back over in. We call the Chargers in the net. Net error on the Chargers, so it's 20-16 now. Tigers with the lead, and the down official is coming across to the up official. They're talking that one over, and I think we may have a replay. We are. So they're taking that point off of the board. So it'll be 20-16. The up official called it from that side, but the down official, they disagreed on that and went over. So we're back again at 19-16, and Yellowhawk with the serve hits away. Dug out by Gaditz in the back row for the Tigers. Go for that center net attack. Tip on the play. And for sure, Tigers found some open court, just like the Chargers have been doing on those soft touch tips, tip across. And it is now. I'll check that. They're giving that to Sully Buttes. They're getting service error. 19-17. Wow. Okay, 19-17. I thought the Tigers, but it's a net error on Ipswich. Chargers trail by 2 now as a Yellowhawk gets another crack at it in the service position. Popped up by Guthmiller. She gets the setup for the serve, tipped on the play, and Chargers go for the block. They get the point. 19-18. Ipswich by 1. Can they keep this rally going? Yellowhawk awaits the whistle. There it is. Chargers trail by 1. As it drives it out of the back of the court. Service error. And that close. And sometimes one step forward, 2 steps back. 6 service error on the Chargers. And I believe that'll be the 3rd of this set. Back to serve Gaditz for Ipswich. Popped up on the play as that one was popped up and smacked off of the rafters. 21-18. Could not get that one under control. As Bacher checks out here for the Chargers, and checking in is number 4. That is Tawny Yellowhawk. Tawny comes in as she'll get into the back row for serve receive. Pop forward on the play and digs and hits it out. And 22-18. Ace on the play here for Gaditz. Gets the ace. And now 22-18, Ipswich with the lead. Popped up by the Chargers, hits the rafters again, and hitting it to Olsen. Olivia Olsen drove it out of the back of the court. 23-18 now. And 1, 2, there's, okay, there'll be the ninth service there by my count for the Chargers. As Gaditz tries to finish it off and hits it into the net. 23-19, service error on the Tigers. So the Chargers get a break. That's their 10th service error, as Yellowhawk will, Tawny Yellowhawk will check out, and Bacher will check back in. As Bacher gets ready for the serve, hits away. Gaditz receives, popped back into the court by the Tigers as they hit across. Bacher from the back row, nice dig out. Kinney, and it goes to the back row, popped across by Kateri Yellowhawk. Tigers are there, they work it over to the left side for the attack, and a block at the net, soft touch, no second hit, 24-19. Tigers are looking to go up 2-0 here with this next point. Back to serve for the Tigers will be Reagan Bowers. Bowers gets the whistle, and the senior hits away. Pop forward by Yellowhawk, and it comes across. The Tigers set up for the left side attack, blocked at the net. Tigers, bad miss at the communication at center net for the Tigers. 24-20 our score now. It is Ipswich with the lead, and the Chargers going back for the serve as Jaeger gets ready to serve. Now she had a couple of hard hitting serves, and did some good rallying after a service error. Hits away, and that one is out, and it gives the Tigers the set. Gives them the second set, 25-20 on a service error. 25-20, that's the 7th service error. We'll take a 90-second timeout and come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Chargers down 2-0 to the Ipswich Tigers.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Koenig of Oneida and Pierre has always offered great service to the growers they serve. Koenig focuses on one thing and one thing only, providing our customers with the products, services, to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. Farm by farm and one customer at a time. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical application, soil sampling, seed sales, or treating, stop in and see an agronomist at Koenig, with offices located in Oneida and Pierre.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
Welcome back. DT Meyer along with you. And hey, be a good sport, won't you? Whether at the field or in the gym, good sportsmanship is a responsibility, whether you're at home or on the road. Show your respect to the players, the fans, and the facility. Arrive alive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office and Sheriff Bill Stahl. DT Meyer with you from the gym in Ipswich. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3 KLXS Pier. Chargers down 2-0 as the Tigers took that second set 25-20. Took the first set 25-17. Individually, 3 kills for Bradbury, 2 for Van Zee, 1 each for Jaeger and for Bacher. For the Tigers, 5 kills for Guthmiller, 1 for Chrisman, 1 for Hudson. And the Chargers now down 2-0. We'll go back for the serve. With the serve is Bernie. Tigers work it over for the left side. Blocked, they get under it. Chargers do, and who's going to take that third hit? Bradbury gets it across. And they go for that center. They go for the center net. Chargers pass it forward. Good pass forward by Olsen. Van Zee gets the tip across. The Tigers get under it and work it across. Gadich bumps it across to the back row. Bernie goes for the setup. Back set to Bacher. Pushes to the back corner. Tigers get a hit on it some way, somehow. Left side attack. Cross court over. Nice dig out on the play. Back row. Quick tip by the Chargers. Tigers get under it. Center net. Go for the back. And they call a tip on the play. Wow. First point of that set, 1-0. Great volleys back and forth, but the Tigers come up with that point, 1-0. Guthmiller backs to serve now for the Tigers. Hits away. Olsen works it forward. Bernie gets it back into onto the court. Pushed across by Bradbury. Gaditz gets under, pushed it to the back row as dug out and hit across on the play, and they'll call the Tigers in the net. Point Sully Buttes, 1-1 our score. They went for that kill shot. It was almost a perfect setup for the Tigers. Van Zee checks out. Voorhees comes in. And back as tied at 1 apiece here now, as it will be Sheridan Voorhees with the serve. Tigers set up. The Bowers goes for the setup. Chargers from the back row dig it out. It goes out, but the Chargers get it. Go. Bad hit center net on the Chargers. Unforced error there. 2-1. Tigers retake the lead courtesy of Sully Butte center net play. Gaditz will go back to serve for the Tigers, leading 2-0, trying to do a 3-set sweep. Hit away. Olsen passes forward as Bacher gets a hit across and gets it to drop for the point. Page got it over the center net and the defender to tie it up at 2 apiece here now. As Kateri Yellowhawk goes back to serve now, the libero for the Chargers, and Yellowhawk waits gets the whistle. Hits away, back row. Guthmiller back there. Bowers goes to set up and hit across on the play by Chrisman. Chargers work it, bumped across by Yeager from mid left side or mid right side. Tigers get it in and hit it out. Unforced error on Ipswich gives the Chargers the point. 3-2 now. Sully Buttes. As Yellowhawk drives it to the back corner. Gaditz with it on the receive again. Guthmiller passes forward, gets it across as Chrisman hits it over. Bacher works it from the right side for the Chargers. They work it back over, drives it out of the back of the court. Was a shot as Onken tried to bury it but went too far. Charger point, 4-2 now. Sully Buttes in this third set. Chargers trail 2-0. Yellowhawk jump serve. Comes across. Guthmiller saves it. Bauer sets it and popped across it. Good dig out on the play. Bumped by Bacher to settle it down. Yeager hits it across. Gaditz receives for the Tigers. They work it back over to the left side. Drives it out of the back of the court. Charger point, 5-2. Chargers with the lead in this first set. This, I believe, might be one of their biggest leads of the night. These matches have been so tight. As Kateri goes for the serve. Drives it to the back corner. Tigers. Bowers sets it, pushed from the back row. Ooh, received on the play. Bad hit. Miss hit by the Chargers as that went to the back row. 5-3 now. It's Sully Buttes by 2. Back to serve is number 4, Knutson. Chargers set up for serve receive. Bacher, Yellowhawk, and Voorhees. Bacher receives. Bump. Bernie for the set and tipped across by Yeager. Tigers. Gaditz gets it. That's going to be tough at the net. Blocked at the net by the Chargers. Popped up on the play as Guthmiller drives it across to the back row. Chargers receive. Working forward. Bacher pushes to the back corner. Guthmiller is there. Goes for the quick tip. At Yellowhawk back there in position. Passes it forward. Yeager for the kill shot across. Point for the Tigers. Drives it cross court and drives it out of the court. 5-4. Hit too strong. And the Tigers trail by 1. Knutson holding serve for Ipswich. Going to try to tie it up on this next point. Drops it up. Yellowhawk just gets under it. Tipped across on the play by Olsen. No, illegal hit. Illegal hit on the Chargers. Unforced error. 5-5 our score. Ipswich has tied it up as the Chargers were up 5-3 at one point. Tigers do an ace on the play. Got it over the front row and in front of the back row, and just like that, the Tigers have retaken the lead now, 6-5 in set 3, trying to make it a 3-set sweep. Back to serve, Knutson, dug out by the Chargers, goes out of the Chargers can salvage it. They do get it up and across after a bad first hit. Tigers work on it. Due for the kill shot on the left side. Number 15 gets the kill. That is Onken. Another kill, and just like that, 7-5. Ipswich in control. Back row, Bacher, Yellowhawk, and Voorhees waiting to receive. Driving across. Yellowhawk forward. Bernie does a quick tip across and down for the point. And Bernie got lucky on that one. And she even saw it herself. Yeah, it came across. I don't think she was intended to do that. But, hey, it stayed in the court for the Charger point. 7-6 now. Chargers, can they rally to keep it going? Paige Bacher back to the serve, the senior for the Chargers. Skims it across, and it comes right across in one hit. That's going to be trouble. Kinney gets it over and across for the Chargers. Tigers from the back row hit across. Guthmiller as Olsen works it over for the Chargers. They work it to the left side for the hit. Good dig out in the back row by Voorhees. Bacher passes over to Olsen, and Olivia's shot into the net. Unforced error. And point for the Tigers, 8-6 our score. Jaden Stiles ready to serve for the Tigers as Ipswich with a 2-point lead now. 8-6 in this third set. They took the first set 25-17, second set 25-20. Chargers have just been like within arm's length here as Bacher will hit it across on the third on the third hit from the back row. Tigers work it over, popped up on the play. That one looked like it was going out, but it came on, ate you up so fast. Point for the Tigers, 9-6 as Neerman with the kill from the right side. 9-6, a rare right side attack on the Tigers, and the Chargers will let that one drop as it sailed out of the back of the court. Service here on Ipswich. Their 11th of the match. 9-7 our score in set number 3. Chargers down 2-0 as Yeager back to serve for the Chargers. Trying to hang tough and get a rally going. Popped up by Gaditz in the back row. They pass it over to Guthmiller, who drives it across forward, and Kinney will bump it across after it came off of one of the air vents up top. Dug out, kill shot, center net on the play by Chrisman with the kill, 10-7. Tigers retake a 3-point lead now. Back to serve for the Tigers, number 7, Natalie Chrisman. Chrisman gets the whistle, jump, it's away, Bacher hits, that one's gonna be cut, no. Came forward, went into the net, and Scotland Kinney wasn't sure how to approach that. There's gonna be a timeout in the court, probably a good time for it. They'll take a 60, we're gonna take a 30 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, back in 30 seconds.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
And we're welcome back. DT along with you. As the Chargers here getting their backs are squarely against the wall here as Chargers trail now 11-7 as they get As the Chargers await the receive, it's Yeager, Bacher, and Yellowhawk in the back row. Bacher receives, popped up. Kinney does the hit from the back row. Jaden Yeager right into the net. It was close, but it was under the white stripe on the top, and it's 12-7. And just like that, Ipswich is starting to close things out here, and the Chargers have got to really scramble to get something going here. Kinney does a quick tip on the play, gets the tip and gets it in for the Charger point. Now 12-8. Tigers by 4. Scotland Kinney does a good job on that second hit. Found open net. Good serve on the play by Olsen. Tigers work it. They go for the center hit, and the kill shot on the play by Guthmiller. Hits it 13-8. The Tigers retake the advantage. As checking in is Bowers, senior, 5'5" senior for Ipswich. Readies the serve. Chargers in the back row. Olsen, Yeager, and Bacher. Front row. Kinney, Van Zee, and Bradbury. Hit away. Olsen forward. Kinney goes for the set. Bradbury shot across, skims the net. Tigers will get it under control and work it. Tip on the play as tipped cross on the play by Kinney. They go for the back set. Bumped across on the play by the Tigers. Kinney for the bump. Bacher pushes across. Gaditz is there. Tigers go for that setup on the right side. Dug out. No. Chargers can't get under it, can't get a clean hit on it, and they trail by 6 now, 14-8.
Point Ipswich.
Reagan Bowers holding serve for the Tigers, trying to push the record to 3-1 on the season. Chargers not wanting to drop to 1-6. As the Tigers on the third hit get it across. 2 players coming at it, 2 seniors coming at it. Miscommunication in the back row once again, and it's a 15-8 lead now for the Tigers, leading the Chargers by 7. And you can kind of see frustration starting to set in here for Sully Buttes. Kinney sets up Bradbury, works it across in the back row. Rodden gets it forward, and Guthmiller goes for the kill shot, gets the kill. Guthmiller has 16-8 is our score. Ipswich with the lead. Took the first set. Ipswich did 25-17. It was Tigers 25-20 in the second set. And it's an 8-point lead for Ipswich now in set number 3. As Chargers work it over. And number 3, Clefman with the kill for the Tigers. Gets the kill shot, and it's 17-8. Olsen checks out for the Chargers. Yellowhawk comes in to the back row. This is a busy week for Charger volleyball as they cleared on the net, hit across the left-hand shot by Bradbury. Kinney goes for the setup. Bradbury goes for the follow-through and the kill and gets it. It's her 4th kill of the match. 17-9 now. Ipswich by 8. As Bernie checks in to go to the back row to serve, as Kinney will come out of the front row. Front row for the Chargers, their tallest. As Bacher, what a save on the play. Ace on the play. Ace by Bernie. 17-10, our score. Bernie with the serve, hits away, popped up. Guthmiller winds up and smacks that one out of the back of the court. Drove that one out, and it's 17-11. Ipswich by 6. Can the Chargers keep a rally going? Bernie at the service position, and the junior for the Chargers gets the whistle. Picks her spot, drives across. Rodden with it there. Right side attack, hit into the net. Charger point, 17-12, our score. It is Ipswich by 5. Bernie trying to whittle that down here once again And they're not going to give the second whistle on. They just go ahead and let her serve. They get it over center net. Hit across on the play. Hit across center net on the play by Kleffman. Gets the kill in front of the in the second row. 18-12 now is our score. Ipswich, the Tigers, have just been keeping momentum. As Guthmiller checks out, number 12, Grayson Kedlek will come in for the Tigers. She'll go back in service position. Tigers leading by 6, 18-12, trying to make it a three-set sweep. Yeager on the receive, forward to Bernie, to Bradbury, gets a left-handed hit, and a cross-court hit across tip on the play by the Chargers on that cross-court hit. Gives the Tigers the point, 19-12. Tigers, Grayson Cadillac with the serve here for the Chargers, or for the Tigers rather. Another bad hit by the Chargers in the back row. Continues, and the hits and the miss hits just keep on coming. 20-12 our score, as it will be number 4, as that will be Tani Yellowhawk checking in for the Chargers, as Yeager will come out. 20-12 our score. Ipswich leading Sully Buttes by 8. Pop forward, set up by Bradbury. Bacher with the hit into the net. 21-12. 21-12 is our score, as the Tigers here are just making this look academic. As the Chargers here, can they get any kind of rally going? Van Zee will bump it across. Tigers, good communication on the floor. Good hit, nope. Good hit to the back row by the Tigers. Miss hit by the Chargers on the front. And it is 22-12 now. And it's pretty much all over but the crying here, as the Chargers have checked out. Can they wake up on this one? What do you think? Pop forward, that's off the net. Tipped on the play. Blocked at the net on the play and tipped across by Hudson. Hudson for the point for the Tigers. 23-12, 2 points away from game, set, and match are the Ipswich Tigers over the Sully Buttes Chargers. Holding serve is Cadillac. Chargers dig it out, set straight up, and another one, and no communication. And the Chargers somehow or some way get it tipped over, and a quick tip by Ipswich, 24-12. As Grayson Cadillac here for match point. Ipswich leading 24-12. Bacher forward, Bernie for the setup to Bacher. Shot is across. Chargers get the point, 24-13. As Van Zee checks out, and Voorhees will check in. Voorhees will come in, and Tani Yellowhawk will stay in the front row along with Bacher. And as Van Zee here now, I checked that. That is Voorhees. Sheridan gets ready for the serve. Chargers trailing 24-13 in set 3. Nice serve on the play. Popped over, popped across, and the Tigers go for the kill. Chargers get under it, miss hit, and that is it. That will do it. 25-13. Ipswich, a 3-set sweep of the Chargers to close it out and go to 3-1 and 3-1 on the season. When we come back, we'll wrap it up from the gym in Ipswich. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back after this 3-minute timeout.